Sorry for the meltdown. I've been drinking a bit. So no, I've been playing BioShock, and I don't seem to understand. Like, I may never ever get to see the achievement of collecting all of the. Yeah, I like this guy. Apparently, if you're stupid, then you'll get him. You'll trick him. Huh? Mom? And then he just leaves you the fuck alone. He just repeats you. Like, apparently if you have normal intelligence, like, he'll like get angry at you and you can't really deceive him. But if you have very high intelligence or very low intelligence, you can just trick him. And when you're low intelligence, you just trick him by accident. Stay on topic, Silas. Stay on topic. Like, I discovered like two audio diaries that I hadn't before on any of my other playthroughs, and I was saying to myself, oh yeah, now I ought to get the achievement for getting them all. No, apparently I'm still missing them. And, I managed to get all the other achievements, which is, like upgrade all of your weapons and etc. And it's just like, how am I missing something after, like, 16 playthroughs? I mean, granted, the others were, like, when I was a fucking, like, 13-year-old. God, was it really that? No, it wasn't that. See, I was 14. 14! Damn, it's been a while. Damn! I was 14 years old when that fucking BioShock came out. And it was a blessing on my life. Changed me in ways that I wish it hadn't, others in which I'm glad to have had changed. Words are coming out of my mouth right now. I just, either they hide them too damn well, or, okay, to be fair, some of the audio diary locations are complete BS, and I'm not willing to deny that. Like, I find the idea obnoxious that you have to actually dig through certain things, like, where you get that little pop-up menu when you click on a corpse or whatever, and you have to get it through that way. I don't buy that. I don't care for that very much at all. It's like, if you're going to show a collectible which you can get an achievement for, just don't make it so that you can't really do that all that good. Words. Oh man, I'm falling apart here. That's okay, 'cause I'm here for your entertainment, which I'm not so good at. That's me, low self-esteem Silas. That's what they called me in high school. No, they didn't call me that in high school. They called me Silas. And I was popular for a time, and then I sort of went quiet, and then I just ended up getting real popular with my teachers, and I also hung around with a crowd that I was a full bunch of fucking egotists who were all stuck up their own asses. I freed the prisoner. I freed the ghoul prisoner. That was an important part of this game. Of this era. And, like, it's actually really funny. Like, I loathe my first ex, like, in high school, but she's the one who introduced me to BioShock. So come to think of it, no, that was not when I was 15. Or 14 rather. It was probably when I was 15 to early 16 when I got first introduced to it, because she's the one who introduced me to it. And I finally learned how to pick the locks good without having to resort to the lockpicks, which is weird. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you just like picking it with your pinky, with your pinky toe? Like, how are you? Do you just keep like a fucking, what is it called? The fucking cocaine nail, or whatever drug they use to use that nail? I remember there was a kid in my fucking Russian class in college who had a fucking heroin nail. And I'm confident that he was on drugs, because he was fucking pale as shit. He had fucking eyes that were yellow and sometimes red, and like he disappeared like the first semester, like after the first semester, and it was weird. That kid was weird. I mean, I wasn't opposed to him. He seemed like a chill guy. When you ignored all of that, and I'm still trying to talk to this guy because I'm just like, is that all you got for me? There's no hey, there's no reward. I want my goddamn reward, you prick. Get on back, get your rotten ass back over here. I'm sorry if you consider that racist, but I need to get paid. Where my money, bitch? Where the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, shithead? Oh goodness, I need a more drink. Drinking gives you one more round, so drink it down, you stupid clown. Then you're out on your ass. Why did Mo decide to put that in a fucking film festival? Like, I remember, like he completely fell over and just hurt himself during that take. He couldn't afford another take. I mean, football in the groin was pretty much exactly what you wanted it to be, and but I'm pretty sure that he didn't intend for that pratfall. That being said, he did have a great movie. I mean, Barney's was a bit over the top and cliche. And you know, it's fucking cool. It's fucking funny because, like, I mean, obviously I don't need to explain why The Simpsons is funny, but it's just like his fucking like, don't pray for me, I'm already dead. Like his fucking drunk voice, like over this super serious melodramatic like background and music. It's just like, you know, these guys know what they're doing. This was somebody's high school art project. Like, it reminds me of like what I did for college. And you know, I come to think of it, that's a bit more of an insult to me. But I'm used to insulting myself. And here I am trying to explore, saying, what's going down here? Oh, look at that, it's a manhole that I totally didn't find out about from the FAQ. From the FAQ. Bless you, Smithers. Remember Senor Spielbergo? Like, and like Burns for all seasons. Why would you name it that? Like, you could have named it something so much more like eloquent, but it's just so slapdash and amusing in that way. Here, drink up, gulp gulp. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Surely you are the king of kings. Excellent. Here I am just reminiscing about fucking Simpsons when I'm supposed to be genuinely entertaining, but I've given up on everything. Nothing is worth dying living for. I can't get a good job. I can't. I don't know how. I have the training, but my training don't give me money. I'm doing okay. I've got a part-time job. And, you know, part-time jobs are all I can get. Like, there's this fucking senator that's in my district right now who finally came out and said, hey, yeah, there are too many people working part-time jobs. We need more full-time jobs in the shit. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm throwing money at you, my man. Hopefully it'll all work out real good. You got some momentum behind you. Oh boy, I hope that turns out okay. I also completed Majora's Mask today. What a good game. It's not perfect. I still prefer 2D top-down Zeldas, like by a wide margin. But this one is probably my favorite 3D Zelda that I've played. Granted, the only ones that I've played are Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but Majora's Mask beats it out in every fucking way. Ugh. And let me explain why. It's because, first of all, the hub town is actually interesting. It actually has plenty of personality flowing through it. It's got lots of characters. It's got a set, like, period. It's got a set, like, you can see it evolve over the matter of days, as opposed to, like, Termina Field, whichever you consider the hub world, which is just there. And the fact that, like, days go by like fucking minutes is dumb. Even as a kid, I was like, what the fuck? I only took, like, 5 steps, and the sun is turning around real too fast. This is a very small world. Like, you know, it was impressive to see how far you could see ahead, but you could easily identify how small the world actually was. And, you know, that's coming from somebody whose used to be favorite game on the N64 was Super Mario 64. Like, I mean, I know it's not really the case, but I feel like Peach's castle, like, the grounds were much bigger than Termina Field, and, you know, most of the scenery within that, like, and also, I feel like because of the shift to 2D and the lack of graphics in Ocarina of Time, the lack of graphical depth, that tended to rob a lot of the life out of, say, comparatively, the original 2D top-down Zelda game. Link to the Past is what it's called. And, you know, I'm not too big on the side-scroller ones, but they were fine. They did what you expected them to do. Unlike 3D Zelda, where you're just like, what the fuck do I do with this? And then you have to look it up, and it's like, oh, you gotta put this there. Otherwise, you're gonna spend several minutes just looking for a fucking thing to put that thing in. And, you know, I don't even have to list an example because there are so many. Because, like, you got to solve the puzzles. Like, as soon as you beat the Great Deku Tree, I just go to sleep. I just can't bear it anymore. Once I get to the Goron Temple, I'm just like, I'm just like, why? Why? I don't see any personality in this whatsoever. Nobody except Lydia. Lydia? Is that her name? Is that the fucking... the fucking... What's her name girl? The Termina girl? Termina Village? That's the name of it. Kakariko Village! That's the name. Boop-a-dop. Boop-a-dop-a-doop. No, I don't want to look up the Civil War's The Bay of Pigs right now. Don't you dare play. Don't you dare fucking play. I'm keeping my eye on you. Video. Oh, what was I looking up? The Termina girl. Let's see. Ocarina of Time. Lydia. No, that's not her name. Everina? Ocarina of Time? No. What's her name? Oh no, characters in Ocarina of Time. Here we go. It's his green-haired girlfriend. It's a green-haired girlfriend. Saria, that's her name. Saria was the only one that I saw and said, hey, that girl's got some personality on her chops. And the other guy's just an asshole who won't let you pass, and you're just like, why aren't there any goddamn adults in this fucking village to come and teach this, come to whoop this ass kids wide open? No, anyway, like,